In the courtroom of Judge FrankCaprio, where justice often meets kindness, a young woman named Vanessa Janet Oyowa steps forward. The charge? An obstructed windshield. At first glance, it might seem like a small violation, but Judge Caprio knows every case carries a story behind it. With a gentle tone, he asks, "So, what do you want to tell me about this?" Vanessa explains honestly. Over the summer, she struggled with migraines and eczema, conditions worsened by sunlight. To cope, she had dark tints put on her windshield. It wasn't out of disregard for the law, but out of a personal need for comfort and health. But as Judge Caprio quickly reminds her, the problem wasn't just the tint, it was the timing. She had already been warned once before, just a month earlier. And yet, she hadn't acted quickly to correct it. The judge leans in, reminding her with firmness but also fairness. "You knew that because a month before you were charged with the same thing." Vanessa admits it. Yes, she knew. And yes, she delayed. She had intended to fix it but put it off until the very last moment. Literally the day before court. The courtroom lightens as Inspector Heaton jokes about his photographic memory, assuring the judge that if Vanessa returns with tinted windows again, he'll certainly remember her face. Vanessa, smiling nervously, promises it won't happen again. Judge Caprio doesn't scold harshly. Instead, he seeks to understand, "What do you do?" Vanessa shares her life working and going to school full-time, studying business management at community college. She's a young woman trying to balance responsibility, education, and personal challenges. The judge, known across the world for his compassion, takes a moment to encourage her. He congratulates her on continuing her studies, wishes her luck, and even jokes, "Maybe you missed the business finance class, because every time you keep the tint on, it costs you $85. The courtroom chuckles. But beneath the humor is wisdom. Judge Caprio turns a simple traffic violation into a lesson about responsibility, balance, and the importance of making better decisions sooner rather than later. Finally, with fairness, he rules only a $35 court cost. No harsh penalties, no unnecessary burden. Just a reminder that the law must be respected. And as Vanessa leaves the courtroom, she promises with a smile, "I'm never coming back here again." The judge responds warmly, wishing her success in her studies and in life. This is what makes Judge FrankCaprio so admired. Not just for applying the law, but for doing so with a heart. He doesn't just see violations. He sees people, their struggles, and their potential to do better. In his courtroom, every case is more than just paperwork. It's a chance to guide, to uplift, and sometimes to forgive.